aircraft stripping is critical and a lot of work. It's a messy job that most people don't want to do. We're pretty fortunate that we get a lot of home-built airplanes that are new, so we don't have to do a lot of stripping, and we don't have a separate strip bay for it, so we have to be careful, control our chemicals and that sort of thing, just to make sure that we're not, you know, getting this stuff everywhere, spraying it all around the shop. So we have to keep everything a lot more controlled. So if you look at this plane now, we've got all the paint off of it. Tom down here is doing the final little wipe down and clean up. And essentially what this process looks like is we want to get all the original paint down to the aluminum, or removed down to the aluminum. And we want to make sure that we're protecting the plane, keeping any of those chemicals from getting inside of the plane, any seams, gaps, anywhere where the stripper is unrecoverable. So basically we're going to use aluminum foil, plastic, aluminum tape, and those products are not going to let any water penetrate it or any kind of cleaner or stripper. So that's what you see here. Once the chemical stripping's been done, we're going to mechanically sand and remove the rest of the paint. So everywhere there's like a little bit of foil tape and there's paint underneath it, same thing around the doors and the windows, all that's going to be sanded down and removed mechanically. So we're going to use sandpaper there.
How does the paint stripper like actually work? Because it looks like magic.
It is kind of magical. This is a peroxide-based stripper. Essentially what it's doing is it's eating through the paint and going underneath the paint, and then it kind of just keeps going down into the paint surface and absorbing into it, and it'll eventually reach aluminum and then it stops working. So it just separates that layer between the paint and the aluminum. Typically you'll see, you know, the paint's gonna start bubbling up, peeling off the plane pretty quickly, and then you'll see some paints like lacquer based are just gonna turn into mud. So it really just depends on what kind of paint and how it's gonna strip. We got pretty lucky on this one. It strips well. The paint's a little bit newer, likely urethane based, so it stripped really easy. I say easy. That's probably not what Tom would say. So it was easy for me to watch.
Yeah, you did real good on
He made it look easy.